My last stream was interrupted by a phone call because I'm doing this on my phone. I was just starting into a meditation and going to use my phone. My cards. I'm going to use my cards to see what they say as a message for everyone today. All right, I'm to pull these cards. I'm also told that obstacles are detours in the correct direction. You are going in the right direction. Listen to hear. Give gratitude for what you have. And listen to hear what is next. Listen to find out where to go from here. It says to assume, just assume your new envisioned reality with no doubt or worry. Say to yourself, I assume my new envisioned reality with no doubt and no worry. I am open to miracles. These are from my own cards, which I hope to publish at one point. For now, you can hear from me. I ground myself, quiet myself, silence myself so that I may listen and hear the chattering of the angels at play. Just listen to what that sounds like. And ask, what do they want to tell you? I am grounded. I am calm. I accept my own reality of myself. I manifested this version of me. I can change that manifestation anytime I want. I can be the person I want to be, starting this moment. And that one was the Chariot. So that's the go card. Do what you feel you were meant to do. Hey, it might change, just like dreams change. For a long time, I wanted to live on a boat. Now I'm very happy on land. But, dreams change. When you're younger, you envision different things than when you're older. You might think you might think what you want now is what you're going to want later, but it's not necessarily true. So go with that. Listen and go with what you are meant to do and be. So important. Now, this is something I have been really getting better at because of reading my cards. It says, I intercept negative thoughts with this sentence. I deserve everything good I can imagine and more. Say it. Say it several times a day, at least once in the morning. I deserve everything good that I can imagine and more. Think of the power of that. A therapist had me say that. In the early 80s, I was in therapy. I was married to an alcoholic, and I went to Al-Anon, and then I ended up doing some therapy that I very much needed. It was on my self-esteem. I was working on my self-esteem and trying to feel worthy, and like, why did I get into this mess of being with an alcoholic, and why couldn't I leave? As it turned out, I was with him for 3 years, had 2 children, and they were well worth every moment. My children, I just treasure them. And after the divorce, which did happen, I ended up becoming friends with my ex, and he even spoke from the other side, talking to my children. Well, my youngest child. He spoke with him and said he wanted to give an apology to me. But he was a very good man who ended up getting into big trouble with alcohol. And even though he wanted so much to quit, it was just a fight till the end. He did end up going off of it for a while after going to Schick-Shadel Institute. He couldn't really handle going to AA. He was very, very smart, and he would get impatient with people that he didn't think were as smart as him. And he said AA just wasn't for him because of the people in it, which that was too bad, because I think it could have really, really helped. So I enjoyed going to Al-Anon, and it really helped my self-esteem. And what happened was, when I went to Al-Anon and started keeping my eyes on myself, he actually quit. It didn't take so for very long, and then he ended up going to Schick-Shadel, and that actually worked for quite a while. Well, they do aversion therapy, so he ended up getting onto cough syrup. Anyway, I digress. But the wonderful thing is that we had 2 beautiful children, and that was our aim when we got married. We both wanted children very, very badly. I had come out of a marriage of 7 years, and so many wonderful things about the marriage, but it ended up that my husband didn't want children, and I love children so much. And I, being I taught English. I was an English teacher for some years, and a math teacher, and computers, and music. Anyway, I love children. And so for him to change his mind and decide he didn't want any, it was devastating to me. And after I had a miscarriage, I couldn't handle it, and I ended up telling him I felt we should part ways, and we parted ways amicably. Well, the next man I met wanted children very much, and it was very good, because after I was 30, I could no longer conceive. So I'm very blessed with 2 children, and glad that I got into that marriage, and it ended up teaching me so much about myself. But anyway, too much about myself, not enough about you. Let's see what the cards say. Okay. I reach up to the heavens 3 times a day. I say, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. And I mention different things that I'm grateful for. And this brings a lot of happiness to my life. And it changes my focus. And I love my cousin for getting me into the habit of doing this. And I miss her every day. But she has spoken to me. She said the main thing I need to do is believe. Believe everything will be good. Everything is happening as it should happen. I am doing what I should do at the time I should do it. All right, let's see what else we have here. Now this is what I want to do. I inspire others along my journey. I learn from others. I'm also an inspiration. I speak. I listen. Look into the mirror. What version of you do you see? Say something good to yourself. Say, I see a thoughtful, deep, interesting, wonderful person. Pick out something you love about yourself, even if it's just a facial thing that you like. But it's good to see the inner you. Can you look at yourself and say, I'm an honest person. I love people. Things like this that you know about yourself. It helps. It all helps. Okay, let's see if the regular tarot. I have the regular tarot and I have my cards. I didn't tell you all the things that the tarot said on my cards, but I usually use them for inspiration in just getting my self-esteem, keep it on track, and keep from worrying about things. They're my don't worry cards. Okay, do a little shuffling here. Put the good energy into the cards, the good angels. Our good angels, let us know. Let us know. Okay. All right. Oh, some of us are having trouble focusing on our tasks. The universe is working in your favor. If you're wanting to travel, you will. You will have success. You will have new ideas to work on. You're going to get some news, but it's going to be a while. The news is delayed. Feelings of negativity will turn around when you meditate, when you relax, when you listen to the universe, hear the good, the God, the good spirit, the connection in all of us, the good that connects us. Listen and you will learn so much, so much. Just take 5 minutes and listen. And if it helps you, as you listen, write down what you hear. Write down what you sense, what you know, what you hear with your inner mind. We have so much wisdom in us that we really aren't always aware of. It's sort of like a dream. A dream that evokes a feeling. It's like something missing from life. To me, dreams are what we miss in real life. Like when I am happiest, I often have some pretty bad dreams. But mostly my dreams are good, but they seem to fulfill something in me that is missing. I would give an example, but might sound a little rude. I'm sorry, my mind just went into the gutter, but sex is not a gutter, but sometime if we're alone, we miss touch, And so in a dream, sometimes we get a feeling of warm, loving that we maybe don't feel outside in our lives. But touching can help if you just, give yourself a nice embrace. Hug yourself. Massage yourself. Just make sure that you are feeling loved all the time. And, it really helps. Reiki, put energy into your fingers. The energy. And then rub your legs. Make sure that your circulation is all in order, because the more we do this type of thing, it really helps you feel like alive. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better already. Thank you for the hugs, everyone. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. I'm looking for a pattern in the cards. I see a little bit of boredom. I see some of you are having pain. Some of you are celebrating. Some of you are manifesting. Keep up the good work. Manifest. The overall card says that our battle is half won. Keep on track. Keep on the track that you hear you should do from the angels. Listen. Listen. Listen to what you should be doing. And love yourself. It will show, and it will help others be loved and be able to love themselves. So keep up the good work, everyone. I love you all. So thank you for listening today. Happy Sunday.